Hey, this is Laura-Izibor and you're watching thisisrealmusic.com.
Wake up one morning, you realize your life is one big compromise. Stuck in the job you swore was only temporary. I feel like the world is passing you by. Never done.
Thisisrealmusic.com. I am here with Laura-Izibor, fresh off stage.
Yes.
And we're just going to kick it with her for a minute about what she's been doing and what she plans on doing. So, briefly, if you don't mind, just tell some of the people who don't know and some people who are curious about your background.
Well, I'm born and raised in Ireland, believe it or not. Ireland is a little island. There's leprechauns and Guinness, and actually has black people too. And I started singing and playing piano when I was 13. Never sang until asked to sing in the classroom, and just started writing and just falling in love with music. And then 14, 15, I got tired of playing in a room on my own. I wanted to do it for real. So I started entering songwriting competitions, started sending my demos to record labels, everything and anything. And I had my break and I signed to my first record deal when I was 17, all the way over here. So,
wow. What was it like being so young and being involved in the industry?
I really thought I knew everything. I thought I had everything. I thought I was one of these 16, 17-year-olds, thought I knew everything, thought I was Miss Mature, Miss Grown Up, and in a way it served me well because I was confident and I believed in my songs and everything, and it got me to the next level. But when I look back now, I'm like, you little baby, you didn't know what you were doing. But you know, there's a beauty in that. It was exciting, you know, it was just exciting to be able to be out of Ireland, to be in a place I always dreamt about coming over, and been able to follow my dream, which was to make music.
Okay. So, during your journey, who were some of your influences?
My influences were
What was that?
it was a scarf. My influences were people like Aretha Franklin, Donny Hathaway, Aretha Franklin, a lot of soul legends, Marvin Gaye I loved, also loved Jill Scott, D'Angelo, Maxwell I'm a big fan of, especially this last record is the one for me. And I'm honestly, I'm just not, that was definitely what I grew up listening to, but now I just love music, you know. I love pop records. I love, you know, a good song is a good song to me, and a great singer is a great singer, and if you can combine both those things together, I'll listen to that all day long.
Cool. What was the experience like making music in Ireland versus coming here and making a American-ish sounding type of record?
It was, you know, Ireland and America are worlds apart, as you can imagine, and definitely the whole music scene. It was nice because it was the origin of the music I made and loved was from here. So the people I was working with were very familiar with all the artists I loved, and so it was exciting. It was just nice to be embraced with being so young but liking such old school music. And the album, Let the Truth Be Told, is definitely a reflection of that. You hear the old schoolness, but then it's sort of with a today twist. And even the next record I'm working on now is another extension of that. And that's the beauty of making albums. You're continually growing, you continually listen to new music, and then you write, and then you produce, and then you get a brand new sound, you know. But right now, Let the Truth Be Told is a combination of soul, pop, R&B, and just a little bit of originality as well.
So let's talk about Let the Truth Be Told. Or what inspired this album?
It was everyday life, you know. There's songs I wrote as early as 14, 15 that are on this record. Then right up through about 19. So it's like a time capsule for me of different things I went through, different, you know, a little bit of reality of life hitting and being able to write it and put it into a record. So it's soulful, there's pain, there's joy, there's happiness, it's a really roller coaster, I think, of all emotions in this album.
Is there some underlying theme or message that you're trying to get across?
The only message I wanted to try and get across is, it might sound crazy, but it was that there is no message. It was just a girl being able to write songs and just do music and talk about her life in a very organic, real way. There was no theme or this will be the look, this will be the da-da-da-da. Everything was just so organic. You know, I wanted to make the record and do it like they did back in the day, which was just all about the songs and just let the songs breathe. You know.
What's your favorite track on the album, personally?
It'll probably have to be From My Heart to Yours, because it's my first ever, you know, hit in the United States. It's the first song I ever was able to travel all across America and people know the words to it, and it just has it's just such a connecting song, you know, and no matter what comes after that, it'll always be very special to me because it was the first one ever.
Do you put a lot into preparing for a show?
We rehearse as much as we can, but it really, with the schedule, it's been so busy that doesn't happen as much as we want. But yeah, I mean, you have to put a certain amount of thought, but I also don't like to choreograph a show. It's just not my style. I like to, you know, I always encourage my players, like, you know, if you feel something, just go for it, just play. Because it has to, if it's not fresh for us, then it's never going to be fresh for the audience, you know. So we just try and, we keep it fun, keep it spontaneous.
Do you have any, like, little personal rituals that you do?
Yeah, we hum. It's a strange thing to describe, but we all put our hands together and we just hum. Everyone has their different notes. There's no set notes. Sometimes we sound awful. Sometimes we sound like a gospel choir. It just depends what way our energy is, and it's just a circle of energy. We all bring good energy. We say a little prayer, and then we go and we have fun. We do what we do.
What's next for you? What do you have coming up?
I'm pretty much just on tour myself. I'm doing all my own headline shows across America. I'm going to Boston tomorrow. Then I think we go to maybe Washington, and then I'm going to Paris and London, and I'm going home for some shows as well. And then back again. We're going to Miami. We're going to Orlando. We're just keeping busy and you know, doing what we love, so that's all.
Like, you did a track from an upcoming album. Any more dirt on that?
My album is definitely, I'm already talking about trying to get in the studio as much as I can, even though we still have more singles to go on this album and everything. It's exciting for me because I never stop writing. So every now and again, definitely watch out, I'll be throwing in some exclusive songs in the shows. Only for the shows.
Only for the shows?
Only for the shows.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's a weird question. If you weren't singing, what do you think you'd be doing today?
Wow. If I wasn't singing, what would I be doing? So weird to try and... I love photography also. I really like pictures, taking photos. It's fun.
If you can sum yourself up in one word, what would that be?
One word? God, that's a hard one. One word. What would you describe yourself in one word?
Me?
Yeah.
Unique?
Unique. Okay. Damn, that's good. That's a hard one.
You need 2 words?
I don't even think I could do it in one sentence. I'm a complicated, no. Special? No, that sounds too, I don't know. That's a really difficult question. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Give me a few months.
Give me a few months.
I'll think about
send
it.
in and then we'll put
I'll
it up.
send it in. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, well, that's what it is. This is Real Music, laura-izibor. Let the truth be told, we'll pick it up.
Yes.
And we are out.
Have just won't do. Ooh. And if tonight is my last, what I gotta do? And if tonight